But this is the Ninja 1000 SX. And I did say SE earlier on the last bike, but whatever. It's the SX, not the SE. So go ahead, finish getting suited up and see what's what. See what's what about this. This bike looks big and small at the same time. It's weird. It doesn't intimidate me at all. Like, and I don't want to, you know, get on here thinking this bike isn't a beast when it most likely is. So let's go ahead and get it down into I'm not gonna do rain mode. I'm just gonna start in road, even though I have time to change it. Let's see, I got kickstand up. Let's, ooh, it's even smoother than the Versys. Interesting. So it's already in first. Okay, the clutch pull is a little bit further out than the Versys, but just fine. It feels great. I'm pretty sure these have, this and the last bike have a slipper clutch. This doesn't have the electronic suspension or anything. It does have the Kawasaki I forgot what it's called. The Kawasaki's traction control system thing, you know. So yeah, on the Ninja 1000. Very nice. Road mode. I do like the. Alright, first thing I feel. Oh wow. First thing I see is these mirrors. The mirrors are way out there, dude. Way out there. I mean, I'm gonna need to adjust them. I just don't know. Like, I think this should be fine. We're missing the group. Okay. Mirror's still a little off. Alright, that's a little bit better. It's weird having the mirrors that far away. So weird having the mirrors that far away. I can't see anything. But the motor is most definitely the same as the Versys 1000. Like I said, didn't expect any different. Quick shifter is most likely then the same. Now it could be calibrated differently, but I think it's the way I ride it. I really do, because this feels about as smooth as the quick shifter on my FZ09, and there's no way. Okay. Yeah, so you just got to figure out how to shift it, you know. Is how to shift it, especially downshifting. Now range on this thing says 222 miles. Holy moly. Now it's down to 215. I think that calculates based on how the bike is currently riding. Not sure, but I am leaned over quite a bit. Not as comfortable as I was obviously on the Versys. It'd be silly of me to expect to be the same amount of comfortable, but not to say that I'm uncomfortable. I do like how high the bars are, or the clip-ons. They're kind of raised up a little bit. Yeah, seems just fine. There are no heated grips on this motorcycle. Yes, no heated grips, but that's fine. I'm really excited to get this thing out. On road mode, it's, you know, it feels tame. The throttling felt decent from what I could feel. We'll see how it goes throughout the ride. But yeah, my legs are tucked up quite a bit, a little bit more. It's not terrible, but you know, it's like the way they carved out this section right here. It's your leg just goes right in there, and actually this part is hitting my leg a little bit, but I think once I get moving, yeah, I can just, I think it'll be fine. We'll see though. But the way they cut the tank out and everything, your leg just sits right up in there, and for a taller guy, I'm 6'2", It feels pretty good. Thank you, sir. I needed that. I really did. Because it's just so quiet. I'm not used to not hearing noise. My buddy Mitch showed up. That's nice. I really thought I was gonna be here all alone. Then I look over and there's a Mitch. Okay, yeah. I don't think it's me. Did I cut the throttle? Hold on. No, that's the bike. That's the bike. The best way I can describe it is the quick shifter on the BMWs. That's a dual clutch. The quick shifter on this and my Yamaha, that is an Aventador single clutch automated manual, where it lurches you forward, then shifts, then, you know, sends you back. It's still quick. It's just not the smoothest way to shift a gear, and it's not the fastest. You know, the dual clutch would be the fastest, obviously. So that's the best way to describe it. And when you go, if you get it right going down, it's smoother, but it jerks going forward. It didn't do that as bad on the Versys, but on here it's bad. Now I'll be sure to have the specs along the bottom of the screen as the video goes on, you know, because I don't focus on specs. But this might be, you know, the first video you see of this bike, so I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna try. Okay, if you got any questions, just ask me or Google it. Yeah, I'd much rather just downshift like that. I'd much rather just do that. But this thing is really easy to really easy to just like I don't know if you see when I'm getting to these times where I have to stop, I just don't feel like I have to stop. Like it's very balanced from what I can feel. Now it is slow to turn in, and it's weird. It feels slower to turn in than that Versys did. And that just surprises me. This feels very slow. Not very slow, but it's a little bit slower to turn in. But the throttle response is a lot better on this bike. So it's like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. But once we get to the twistier section, I'm gonna put it in road mode. Now this doesn't have the adjustable, the electronic dampers or anything, and I am actually getting beat up by the wind right now. Like I want the Versys back. Keep in mind it is a windier day, so you know, take that for what it's worth. And yeah, but overall I really do like this bike so far. It's very comfortable. The seat feels the exact same as the Versys 650, but the suspension feels just feels fun. Oh shoot, the brakes are better. The brakes are better. They could have different brakes. That is possible. I didn't hear as much induction noise, but now that I'm up front, I'm pretty sure this guy here on the 650 is gonna, you know, when it's time to give it the beans, he's gonna give it the beans. And we actually have a lot closer pack this time around. The guy that got stuck behind last time just didn't want to go. He didn't want to really, he wasn't a hard rider like me, and that's understandable. But sir, I gotta go. I gotta give people what they want. They want to see G-forces and wheelies and oh no, I'm kidding. I saved all that stuff for shorts. I'll try at least. I hope it doesn't come the day where I'm just out here just showing off. Oh yeah, she is peppy even in road mode. I can't wait to put this thing in sport. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. So there we go. Now the quick shifter is smoother down. Ooh, she's quick. She is quick. I mean, it's 1,000 for crying out loud. Yeah, downshifts are the auto blip is beautiful, but the upshift for some reason they are just really slow. yeah, maybe it needs to be adjusted or tightened or something. Like mine, when it gets loose, because I'm missing a bolt, it the shifts are not as good. The shifts are not as good. So, you know, maybe that's it. Because on the Versys, the upshifts actually felt fine compared to this. So yeah, take that for what it's worth, guys. But the engine, like I said before, the engine is very smooth. The suspension actually feels amazing. I mean, honestly, the suspension feels fine. Like, I want to really, you know, throw her down in some corners and see how she goes. But let's see. So we can lean off a little bit here. It's very smooth to lay over. It's not like the Versys kind of felt like it wanted to fall over a little bit, which I don't mind. But I actually think I don't mind this, because the tendency to not want to lean over as fast kind of makes it a little smoother. Because what I find is, if you're not used to a bike that lays down is quick, you find yourself going down, then picking it back up a little bit in the corner. You know, if you're not, you know, as confident of a rider. But, you know, experienced riders will know what to do. You know, I'm not super experienced in the, wow, the brakes are good. The brakes are good. I got to take my opportunities when they come up. Don't get mad at me, guys. Oh yeah, it just leans over so smoothly. Wait a minute, the guy told me something at the dealership. Let me see if he's correct. This was on the first day. He was talking to the other guy. No, that's not. Because I thought if you blip the throttle a little bit, like if you get it just right, it might be a little smoother. If you let out of the throttle though, it's smoother. But that's like defeats the purpose of a quick shifter. I feel like I could shift this thing better with no clutch, no quick shifter. I think I could shift it better, because the transmission is very nice, very smooth. You don't feel the click. This click almost reminds me of the Moto Guzzi. The Moto Guzzi had a click that was like just non-existent. You couldn't feel it at all. You couldn't feel it at all. So yeah, but this one feels fine. It's a nice click. The reach is fine. Yeah, feels good. I do like this bike. I like the screen. This corner gets me, because this is like the corner I crashed on, where it's blind over until you get to the, you know, right over the crest. And it wasn't even a crest, but you actually see the corner, and you're like, if you're going too fast, you were going straight off. But anyways, put it back in night mode. Very nice. I like that you could do that just on the fly. Oh yeah, she's nice. I like this bike. It's something about this bike that I think I picked up on. They didn't make it look intimidating, because this is the more sport model. I'm not sport, let's say comfortable model, I guess, you know, the SX, versus, I'm pretty sure there's a sporty version of the Ninja 1000. I don't know what that is, because I haven't seen it. Wait, would that be the CBR 1000? That's probably a different motor. So yeah, the Ninja 1000 is more comfortable. The bars are higher. You're not tucked as much. I feel like I'm on a naked bike, honestly, you know, because when I ride the 636, I'm probably going to be, you know, tucked a little bit more. Feet going to be a little higher. But this bike is actually really good. If you know, you want a little power, but you want some comfort and range. It's still showing 168. I want to go through that menu and see what the MPG is, but it doesn't really matter. It's probably 30, you know, 35, 40 if you're, you know, taking it easy. Oh, this wind is really troublesome today. Look at this view, guys. Look at that water. What I'd pay to be out here right now. Alright, this Polski section. This is the Mike Wazowski section here. Oh, she flies. She flies. I like how the dual personality of this bike. I love a bike that has a dual personality, and this bike has that dual personality where it's like, yeah, we can just chill. You can put me in road mode and we can just relax, and you don't feel like you're on in attack mode. And right now I'm in sport and I still don't feel that way. But you twist that throttle and she's gonna give you what you want. Look at this. Look at this. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's nice. She's nice. I like the way it leans over, even though I kind of ran outside a little bit because I don't want to lean over too much. In this roundabout, you know, especially getting up on the inside. Yeah. I think I could just attack that. If I lived out here and my bike was this quiet, I would just go through this and practice. I'd probably bring a broom out here, sweep the roundabout, and just practice, because the way that's set up is it allows you to be very smooth and slow and still, you know, lean down a little bit. And there's 3 in a row, so you know. Yeah. I like this bike, man. Hopefully the 636 doesn't taint my opinion, because that is a race bike. This is not a race bike. This is a bike for the street. But this bike is actually quite nice. I wish I had more mounting points for cameras and stuff, because I don't have actual handlebars. But this is the first clip-on bike I've ridden and I haven't not liked it. You know, I usually don't really care for clip-ons because I think it makes steering weird and what's up, homie, and this and that. But okay, he messed me up the last roundabout. Maybe I can get the exit. Yep. But the transmission is very smooth, like I said. The engine is very smooth. The ride overall, like, I mean, everything about this bike is just, it's just smooth. Let's get some revs in here. Okay, so we have a shift indicator, which is nice. Very nice bike. Kawasaki. Very nice bike. I'm gonna ride for a little bit, and you know, if I got anything else to say, I'll just go ahead and say it. But if not, I'll just close the video out when I get back. I already did the walk around. As you see, I got it beforehand, so you know, once I get that first ride out the way, then you know, I'm back caught up. And these gloves, I haven't worn these gloves in so long. My other gloves are dirty from you'll probably see those videos. But these gloves feel fantastic. They just feel really comfortable. But they are cheap Amazon gloves, and I don't really know if they're. I'm gonna do the glove test on them and see how good they are. I bought these like 2 years ago, and I just never wore them. I bought a pair of leathers and never wore them. But let me get back to you guys in a bit. I talk too much, and I'm not trying to make these videos super long, so I'll see you guys in a minute. This bike definitely has a slipper clutch. I'm holding the rear brake, and look at it. Look at the RPM just drop. Look at it. Oh, I killed it. I killed it. I didn't kill it the first time. Yeah, she's got power. I'm really curious to see how much power it has, you know. It's not an intimidating bike whatsoever. They need to talk about brake. The front brake feels really good. The rear brake is fine, but the front brake feels really nice. The front brakes feel really nice. And the riding position, once you're in the correct position, this thing is just, oh my god, I could just ride this thing all day. Minus the seat, I can already feel a pressure point on the seat, and that could be, you know, the Versy's got it started and then now we're here. But oh wow, she doesn't walk very fast. Oh, it's a different person. Oh, it wouldn't let me get that one shift. Let's see. Well, yeah, overall, this bike is a very nice. Where else some parks there? All right. So yeah, overall, leaving this ride, very positive outlook on this bike. I never knew it could be this good. Very comfortable. Oh, it does have so it's adjustable in the front and the rear. Yeah, so nice. It has frame sliders already. That's nice. I would change these mirrors out ASAP. Yeah, that's it. But I'm gonna close this one out, guys. See you on the next one.